Hey honeys, it's Ams and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please subscribe. I'll give you some time for that. Okay, good. Alright, so if you're returning, welcome back. So today's video is sponsored by luvmehair, and I have this really pretty chestnut brown unit, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the details of this hair because it is giving body, okay? I love the fact that it has such really pretty loose waves, so let's get into it. This unit is the chestnut brown loose wave. It has a 5x5 closure. Yes, and on top of that, these are the 4 clips, and you see that there is an adjustable band. So yes sis, I love an adjustable band because girl, it makes my wig that much tighter, but also it's detachable, so that's even better if you don't want to use it. This lace seems to be pretty transparent, so that makes it even easier to tint it or bleach it if you choose to. And let's get into the fact that the hairline is already pre-plucked. Okay, so I decided that I'm actually not going to pluck this wig any extra. I'm going to show you what I would do as a beginner doing this wig. I don't want to get into making it complicated, so I'm actually not going to pre-pluck and I'm not going to tint. So let's see how this turns out. I feel like it's still going to be very, very cute. I just want to make this a very simplistic tutorial. So let's get into it. I'm actually gonna start with my Edge Booster pomade, and since I'm wearing it glueless, like I said, I'm not gonna do any pre-plucking, so of course this hairline is not gonna look super natural like normal, but it is still a good, you know, pre-pluck. It's just a little bit of plucking. Okay, just a little bit of plucking, so feel free to pluck more, but like I said, I'm gonna do this as if I was a beginner and I didn't want to do all of that plucking. I'm using the pomade to give me a little bit of height right up here in the front to frame my face. I'm gonna use pomade and I'm gonna use my Go Glueless. It's my favorite. I love Go Glueless. And I decided to leave the lace on while I do this because since I'm not gluing my hair down, I need something to pull so I can have some tension so I can actually mold this hair better to frame my face. The pomade does make your hair a little bit more greasy, so I gotta let this heat up. I miss my old hot comb because I didn't have to do all of this. I wanted the digital one this time, but girl, I don't even know how to work it. Let's hope it heats up. I put it on 450, so I hope it heats up. I'm just used to one that don't have to do all that. It just gets super, super hot. I'd be like, oh girl, I hope it don't burn my lace. But we're gonna work with this one and see what happens. Now that the hot comb is pretty hot, make sure you try not to burn your lace or burn your forehead because you already know this goes straight through this lace. Do this side. Like I said, just using the lace to pull down. Give it some tension. Humpiness right here in the middle. My braids should have been way flatter, but we're gonna work with it. I'm gonna use my pomade again to lay this down. Don't overdo it, just enough. Because despite this, I'm still gonna have humpiness anyway because my braids are not small. My Go Glueless, and I just shake it up and I just do one pump to start off first to see how much I want to use, how much I'm going to need, And I'm just going in, see, because you know, like it's sticky. Okay, it is sticky, so be careful so you won't get it all over your clothes. Luckily, I'm gonna change clothes anyway. I'm using more product after I curl it and cut the lace. Go ahead and curl some pieces right here towards the front. I'm gonna start with this, just a small section. I have my curling iron set to my curling wand. I have my curling wand set to 410. I think this is the Remington curling wand, and I've had this for years, so let me tell you something, this quality. All right, so I normally let this sit for about 20 seconds. Ooh, okay, good little tight little curl. All right, I like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the rest. Okay, so my hair is all curled, and some pieces of course are tighter than others, and that's fine because I'm going to be combing the curls out to have extra body. But as you can see right here, what I like to do is use my hands first. There we go. Just take my comb and gently comb through. I'm going to be careful because one thing that can happen is that you can just get a whole bunch of frizziness. A little bit more pomade, just a little bit. Just get that front part in that crown again. It is time to cut the lace. There's not much lace. This is, like I told you, it's a 5x5 closure, and there's not a lot of lace. So what I typically like to do, I do like to cut it in sections, but it wasn't much lace, so I wasn't going to worry about it. But I still cut in 2 sections for the video today. Cut as close as you can to the hairline without cutting off all the hair at the front. Just in case you want to change your mind and have a little baby hair. If you want to, you still have that choice. But I will not be having any baby hair for this video. Alright, so let's go ahead and conceal this lace. I'm using my Fit Me powder in the shade 310. That is my go-to. What are you saying? What are you saying to me? This is cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and change clothes and get ready to go, and I'm gonna come back and show you guys the final look. It has volume, the curls are giving, okay? I am just super happy with how it turned out. It's great for beginners because you don't have to worry about all the plucking, you don't have to worry about tinning your lace or anything like that. As you can see, look how natural my part looks. Yes, ma'am. Okay, it looks really good, especially it's not glued down and it's not moving. So yeah, it's glueless, perfect closure. I mean, I could not be happier. So that's the pros. Cons, let's get into it. All right, so this is loose wave hair, and on top of that it is colored hair, so you have to expect some frizziness. You can see I have some frizziness here and there, but I want to have those big loose pretty curls. It's going to come with frizziness because this hair is not naturally straight and it's colored too. So color treated hair a lot of times gets a little frizzy, of course, when curling. But also I noticed that I had a little bit of thinness back here in this crown area, but nothing that I couldn't fix, because the only thing I did was move some of the hair up front and push it back. I don't have a whole bunch of flyaways, so that is a great thing. So yeah, I mean, honestly, not a lot of cons. I didn't have too much shedding either. Like, wait, what? Just like this? Is it? You can't even see this. I had hardly any shedding with this unit while I was styling it, but I did not wash it and condition it, so don't take my word for that part because I don't know, since I did not do those things. So you can wash it, you may experience more shedding than what I experienced. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this tutorial. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys the back of this hair, but okay, this is just too pretty. Look at this. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please tune in for the next one.